two competitors. We saw how they got into the set. ATATA clutched out the game 5 with some very excellent edge guarding versus Ned's Joker before he could make that reverse 3-0 happen. And SNooFL 3-0'd Yumi on the back of a bunch of upsets here as the number, I think he's the number 10 overall seed tonight, makes it into winners finals.
I don't believe SNooFL dropped a game yesterday. He 2-0'd Big Mac as the 7th seed.
I think that one was 2-1, and that was the only one where he dropped. It was a 2-0?
It was a 2-0.
Okay, then it says 2-1 in the bracket.
No, well, it should. SNooFL has an excellent record, actually, against Big Mac, because the two of them play a lot, but the matchup is generally Snoo favored. But this is going to be much harder. Ness does very, very well, I believe, against Spaceys in this game.
We'll have to see what kind of counterplay SNooFL has labbed up, because I actually also think that Game & Watch has some really strong edge guarding versus Spaceys. I don't know if you saw Meister versus Light at that most recent tournament, Congo Saga, which I think was loser gets 4th place between the two of them, but that was Meister having a show.
Oh, you definitely have the options, but Yumi had a tough time going for him in that last set, and SNooFL looking pretty good there with that drill into up smash.
That's a classic Fox combo.
SNooFL, if he is having issues today, it really hasn't been off of the stage. He was teching everything. He had some really good angles.
You got to be on point on your techs if you're going to play any Spacey, right? That's just the way it works.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
We call this the slow Joe. Dedicate this to you, buddy. Wow, wow, the Magna Hand made it back, but it all was for naught as that back air ended any hope of SNooFL on that side.
That was unfortunate to watch. That's one of the reasons Ness does well against Spaceys. Recovery's hard for Fox and hard for Falco. And I think he's even got some game against Wolf because he can invalidate laser.
Oh, but aggressive on this get up from the ledge here. Paying on in spades for ATATA as he's racked up 70% from the disadvantage state, it feels like. Like SNooFL's been in control of the stage, but it's just little chips and chunks here and there, allowing ATATA to build a significant lead. Although it's starting to get the comeback online here as SNooFL finds another drill to up smash.
SNooFL has done a really, really good job of finding those drills with those down airs. ATATA has not been playing as passively as he normally would in neutral because he has been choosing the aggressive option off stage. It's been leading to aggressive options on stage as well. And now SNooFL kind of back in this game. That's a quick 50 damage.
He said ATATA's going to pick an aggressive option, and then he baseball batted. It didn't hit. But like,
he baseball batted.
Damn, that would have been a segue if it landed, but I digress.
Oh, that back air hitting the weak spot, and that up air just barely missing. SNooFL barely staying alive across the board here.
Making sure to get up, attack that yo-yo on the ledge. Again, that is the clear and evident counterplay that these players are going to be using. But now you got to wait it out for the next timing. That was not supposed to be a forward smash,
Absolutely not. That was a down smash all day long.
But that allows SNooFL a second chance. I think that
oh, wow.
And maybe even wins the game. And yes, he does. All off of that missed down smash because I think that would have poked under the ledge for sure.
Oh, yeah, he was screwed. He would have actually gotten sucked into the yo-yo at that percentage and just gotten killed. What's interesting to me...
So a little bit of a fortunate game here for SNooFL.
ATATA just kind of kept up the aggressive options throughout that whole game, even with the large lead. And it was fairly surprising to see that. It allowed SNooFL back into the game. It really heavily did. Because every time they engaged on stage, ATATA was up a lot, but didn't feel the need to back off. And SNooFL took stocks at like cookie cutter percentages, like the exact percentages you would want them to be.
Oh yeah, the I still don't have this unlocked on my Switch. This Galeem song.
Oh, the World of Light?
The final boss of World of Light. Man, this is a banger. Final Destination. I'm getting hyped. And so is ATATA as he comes out swinging for the fences.
We had talked about the baseball bat and the SDI on PK Fire earlier. Fox falls a little too fast to have anywhere to go. Another reason Ness has got really strong game against Spaceys. But SNooFL was able to bring the last game back. Perhaps he will be able to do the same with this one as well. As he gets the Nair F-tilt laser. That was like super duper optimal.
We call it the Ruins combo. I'm just showing my age here with all these Smash 4 references.
I mean, to be fair, I've been making Melee references.
I can't help it. There aren't really many. Like, the Fox player population has definitely decreased since Smash 4. Way less Fox players. A lot of them have transitioned to other characters, but Fox is still a very strong character in this game, if you ask me. SNooFL is showing it here tonight at Ignite.
Something Wolf players, something. A lot of Wolf mains out of the Spacey players. But SNooFL, as I said, he was down by a bit. We'll see if we can bring it back. And he's brought this to virtually even. Playing very, very good neutral, and he's gotten a lot of good aggressive shield pokes and really strong nairs throughout this set. Opting to not challenge PK Fire. I can respect that.
And ledge trapping incredibly well in this situation, although he does step out a little bit out of bounds, and there you're going to pay the price as the champ can make it back to the stage easily after dropping down for that back air.
Oh, he got the weak hit, and even SNooFL's mouth in the player cam was like, ugh. So he got the down smash and brought this to last stock. SNooFL playing exceptionally good Smash today. But now it's ATATA's turn. He's got him backed into a corner. You really don't want to be there as Fox. SNooFL just standing there and shielding. He's got to get through.
It's hard to get out of this position on Final Destination. There's no extra platforms to like go for a Fox illusion and for a high Firefox on that can help you evade this coverage of Ness. And that's led to 64% here as ATATA continues to keep this pressure on.
And ATATA reading to get up, and here we go again.
Yep.
SNooFL gets slow joed in the top of the head. And ATATA going to take game 2 as SNooFL drops his first game of the day.
I can already envision the Slojo tweet about the end of that game. I can't repeat it on commentary because, well, this is a T for teen audience. We'll just put it that way. Anywho.
I thought this game was rated E for existential crisis.
It's rated E for the existential crisis that I am about to be 30 and I'm still playing a children's party game and broadcasting it on the internet. But you know what?
You're living your best life.
Living my best life the only way I know how. Large.
All right, this is exactly the opposite of what we just saw. It's what people would consider to be quote-unquote another FD, but if you look closely, those two platforms allow Fox for a lot more recovery options.
Mm-hmm. The side platforms on this, I think they're still going to continue this aggressive game plan. I played on this stage a couple of times today against a couple of pretty campy characters, and I don't mean to say that like in a derogatory fashion, but like players who would sit under these side platforms and then throw out like a Rob Top or like any kind of projectile, right? You see these players, they're just going in. It's just that those platforms are a little bit of window dressing to help you get out of these ledge trap scenarios, and that's exactly what SNooFL's looking for.
Honestly, in a lot of situations, both these characters are usually looking for something like that, but in the Ness v Spacey's match, it's them a little bit more so. However, he's defaulting to going to ledge a lot, and ATATA just has not been punishing it as much as he has been in the past. Mixes up the timing on that up B to get it back to stage, and once again, that rising up air, he has gotten so much mileage off of that, off of ledge. Gonna take the stock. SNooFL with a great parry into up tilt back air. That almost took the stock.
Yeah, this ledge trapping from SNooFL has been one of his strengths all day, especially in this match. I mean, look at that. He just continues the pressure. That first up smash got interrupted, just by getting hit out of it just a little bit too early, but there's still time for a second one.
Uh-oh, and here we go again. Down tilt, jab lock, down tilt, PK Fire, forward smash. Fox has got nowhere to go.
And he's about to get comboed again, but you know what? SNooFL is going to sneak out of that. Try to get a combo start of his own, but geez, this damage just builds up so fast, and wow, the semi-snipe. Fox got shine spiked in his own game.
SNooFL was confused. He didn't understand what hit him. I'm not actually even sure what just hit him. I want to say
That was the Psy-Magnet.
That was Psy-Magnet all the way down?
It was down B. Fox got shine spiked in his favorite game.
He was trying to tech, but it didn't really allow him to tech, so he just wanted a free fall air dodging.
Actually, ATATA, did you B-reverse that? You can't hear me.
No, they can't hear you.
If he B-reversed that to turn around the hitbox and make it so there was no tech scenario, that would just be mad scientist.
No, he hit the wall. He just didn't get the tech. I think he was too close to the wall to know when to tech. It's really hard to buffer that when you can't see your character.
Oh, that was a goofy interaction. And the kind of thing you expect a Fox player to do under another character in another video game. But
blip, blip.
How the turntables, Pete.
Thanks for that, Tom. As we get underway, back to Kalos. SNooFL not really making use of the platforms on his recovery options, and once again, opting to go low, and it's going to result in
oh my god, he just died.
It's going
He
to
just
result in
got
brutality.
murdered. Rip the Snoof.
Cue the Mortal Kombat announcer saying fatality.
Like, yeah, maybe he hit you with a really weird spike in that last game, but that's not going to stop you from hitting you with, like, just the cleanest spike to start out this game if you're going to sleep on it.
All right, falling neutral air, getting some chip damage in this SNooFL, but ATATA's neutral game has just been exceptional throughout the entirety of this set. Really, the entirety of the day. Going
The
through
lap
net
on.
to get here.
Look at that. He's able to cover the low Fox illusion by going for that back air. Has enough time to neutral air the Fox illusion above him. And just super smart coverage on all these recoveries.
SNooFL's gotten some good parries, but they've only led to so much. On that quick appearing up smash, Yo-Yo comes out at a really, really fast frame. It's difficult to not get hit by that, as ATATA trying to end SNooFL.
Would that kill him at 13?
No, I don't think so, but it would have put him way off stage. He could have just like run off spike. He's going for the clips.
Yeah, this one's kind of a wrap, my guy. I hate to say it because SNooFL's one of my favorite people, as we mentioned. ATATA also one of my favorite people, but like, just what can you say about this game? Finally getting a % lead, but you're 2 stocks down.
All right, ATATA mixing up a lot of recovery options. Snoof showing a little bit of life here, but it's hard to not get grabbed for 2 games against Ness, or for 2 stocks, because you're at 120 and almost everything's gonna kill you here. He absorbed the rest of that. That's just good character knowledge.
Of the reflector of your own PK Fire?
Yes.
That was brilliant, yeah. Yeah, you gotta go for that shine spike of your own, and how did... Oh my goodness, SNooFL making a huge play.
This would be the comeback of the decade.
He was
As we say,
getting 3-stocked.
he was getting mercilessly
Wow.
3-stocked.
He didn't even grab him, dude. He could have grabbed him on that no cross-up dash attack.
It was still a really, really good mounted comeback effort from SNooFL. It's the last edition of 2019 officially, and that would have been the comeback of the decade.
That would have been sweet.
ATATA is now going to be sitting in grands through winner's side, defeating Ned in semis, and then SNooFL with a solid 3-1 strong-looking victory there in winners finals. Looked good all day as SNooFL drops his first 3 games of the entire day. SNooFL looking also very,
Still
very
a great
good
showing
today.
from SNooFL no matter what, but, like, yeah, ATATA will not be stopped from reaching grand finals for sure.
I see Ned creeping back in here, which means he's very likely waiting on the loser semi side of things for the winner of Yumi and Dan, who are currently playing their game in
Losers semi, or losers quarters.
Yeah, the other side of losers quarters.
Ned, unfortunately, because of all of the upset craziness, remember Raven King was sent to losers by SNooFL, and Ned
Yes.
was sent to losers by ATATA.
Did they
That means
play?
the 1 and 2 seeds played in losers quarters, and we didn't get to see it, which is a shame. Because, hey Ned, how did that set go? I'm just gonna ask you. All Roy?
Yeah, 3-1. Ned won 3-1. He went all Roy against Raven King's Ike. Raven King going to unfortunately be out at 5th.
That Fire Emblem versus Fire Emblem matchup is kind of wacky.
Honestly, though,
Always has been, always will be.
honestly, though, Raven King has had an insane season despite that.